Hey, Sofrito lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you this week's mukbang from my palatial home here in the Northwest Bronx. The Bronx is the home of hip-hop and salsa. I am bringing you today some arroz con habichuela, some rice and beans that's been stewed and cooked together. These are black beans with white rice. I'm bringing you a delicious piece of aguacate, avocado, not Haas avocados, the ones that you use to make guacamole, not those like, I always call them the little Mexican ones, not those. I'm talking about the big fat green ones that we eat in the Caribbean. A lot of them are called Florida avocados, and a nice piece of chuleta. Have you guys seen my little chuleta? A nice little small piece of fried pork chop. I used to be able to speak English, remember? All right, mi gente, let me get a big bite in. I am starving Marvin right now. So good. Aguacate. Having avocado with rice and beans, that takes me back to my childhood. So frito lovers, it's been 2 weeks. I hope you guys are doing well. I promise you, I know I have been the king of delinquent mukbangs and the king of depressing mukbangs. Yes, we're still dealing with illness and tragedy and hospice and craziness, but that will not be the focus of today's mukbang. Today is all about catching up and talking, updating each other on wonderful things. Things are good despite the tragedy, pain. There's been a lot of drama, both good and bad. Yes, there can be good drama too. I'm going to focus on good things. So, frito lovers, things have been a little bit crazy, but work is great. Wonderful program this year. We have like 100 kids, lots of fun, really interesting group of staff, getting to know them. I've got some folks that are veterans and some folks that are new. I'm enjoying getting to know the new ones, and the veterans are being amazing, but also starting their process of moving on, which is kind of painful because you want your veterans to stay around, but you also want them to grow. So one nice little small chuleta. I'm being very good. I am trying to focus on health. I got some... Oh God, see, I'm going back to the negative. I got some bad news about my own health this week. I need to start focusing inward. And got to get the diabetes under control. Got to get the hypertension under control. I don't know if you guys noticed, this is not a huge amount of food. It's not. I got to get those blood sugar numbers okay. I'm having a fried chuleta tonight, but I gotta cut down on the fried food. A little too much processed fast food in my life. So a new diet is coming around. I don't want to say diet. That's the worst thing. I'm just making some changes. You know, this is exactly 1 cup of rice. I decided to get an aguacate that'll help fill me up. Plus, it's good fat. By no means am I like starting a weight loss journey like all the mukbangers do. No. The triglycerides are not good. The high blood pressure is not good. The diabetes isn't good. The diabetes is affecting a lot of some of my numbers with my kidneys are not good. I've been spending a long time focusing on other people. I need to take 10-15 minutes to start focusing on myself. So things are good at work. The kids are cute. They're really cute. We've got some head cases, but that's unavoidable. But we do have some really great kids. My youth council, the group of kids that I kind of mentor, work with, and do leadership development with, are really great, really smart, really focused. Very shy. They don't like to take the limelight, which, you know, sometimes I have to explain to them that leaders need to stand up and speak in front of people and share space and share limelight. they're a little slow to that. They're like a group of people that they're workhorses. They really want to focus on getting stuff done. So kind of pushing them into being into the limelight a little bit. But yeah, work is great. Working with great people. You know, my new director is fantastic. The community school director that's also there with us, she's amazing. We got a top-notch crew, and I'm incredible as always. Goes without saying. So we got a great crew. We got a great crew at work. It's work has become very grounding. Work has become fun. It's a place where I can go to where I don't have to focus on all the personal stuff that's very stressful. Believe it or not, I think a lot of you who've been here for a long time are used to me talking about how work is usually stressful. Work is not as stressful as it used to be. If anything, work is becoming a great distraction. Gearing up for the summer. We're going to have an interesting summer camp experience. Getting ready for that. Steeling myself, bracing myself, steeling myself, getting myself ready. My mom is doing well. Some good news. My mom, some of you know, my mom has dealt with cancer for the last couple of years. My mother went into remission for a few years and the remission has come undone. But she's responding very well to the oral treatment that has been prescribed to her. It's an oral form of chemotherapy. I believe it's a pill she takes either every day or every other day. She's really, really responding well. A lot of those blood work numbers and enzymatic charts and all that are coming back really good. You know how sometimes you fry a thin chuleta or a thin pork chop, and there's some areas that are real meaty and some that are just pure fried? That was a nice pure fried chunk. The molars are working hard. Good news, good news, good news. David is doing well. He was dealing with a lot of medical issues that are now resolving themselves. Dealing with kidney stones and a few other things. And he has his days, but for the most part, he's doing well. We're spending a lot of time together. He's my bear, and I love him. Have I told you that we're fiancés? We're fiancés now. In February, I popped the question. We're fiancés. It's cool. It's great. We haven't planned the wedding date or anything like that. David and I are not big on marriage. Totally fought, supported, was in solidarity with queer marriage. It's not a battle that's completely won. There's certain states where, of course, it may be legal to marry, but adoption and other things are still super complicated. So the movement is not over yet. But I've never been the marrying kind. I've never thought about marriage. It's never been important to me, and it's never been that way for David either. We've been together already 10 years. In fact, this month, April, our 11th anniversary, we celebrate 2 anniversaries. The anniversary of when we met in April, which was April 29th, and then we celebrate in September. On September 27th, we celebrate the anniversary of us, not calling it quits. That's horrible. Making it official. So we celebrate our first date, and we celebrate the day that we decided to really, become monogamous and, become partners. We dated for about 5 or 6 months, and then we decided, hey, it's been 5 or 6 months. Are you my boyfriend? I asked him, are you my boyfriend? And he said, yeah. So we, I know, right? We're like 16 do you like me or do you like me? We had that conversation on September 27th of 2011. And we decided to keep going. So we're going to be celebrating, 2022? We're celebrating 11 years, both this April and in September. So, yeah. So he's doing well. He's, healing from some procedures a lithotripsy, which is a procedure to deal with kidney stones when they bombard you with sound waves to break up he had about 3 or 4 stones in him. Yes, it's as painful as it sounds. And it's not easy being surrounded by a lot of pain and a lot of craziness. You know, I've been doing a lot of taking care of people lately, which is both a blessing and a curse. But it's what we do when we love people. We're there for the good, we're there for the bad. So yeah, I just can't, it's inescapable. I keep coming back to some of the craziness, but things are, okay. Things are good. The lithotripsy was good. Successful. The sound waves bombarded the hell out of those little calcium stones in him, broke them apart. He's passing them. He's got a follow-up on Friday. After the follow-up, things should be great. Things are good. My roommate is still struggling, but he's been having, he cooked this food. He had the energy to cook this food, which blew my fucking mind. I'm so happy that he was feeling, cooking is something that he's good at, he enjoys. He cooked tonight's dinner, and I think it was really motivating and very just life-giving and enlightening. So he's got his good days and his not so good days, but we're trying, we're moving forward. Yes, we are thriving despite insanity. Guys, again, I'm sorry. I know it's been about 2 weeks. But sometimes filming is just not an option. I'm washing everything down with some raspberry ice crystal light. You know, got to get the carcinogenic artificial sweeteners into the body. Really good. Choking on water. Went down the wrong way, but I'm good. Oh, one more good thing, sofrito lovers. I saw my cat. I saw Heathcliff. I haven't seen my cat, who used to live on the grounds of my school when there was a lot of construction taking place. I haven't seen that cat in nearly a year. I did a mukbang one time where I talked about my cat. I love that cat. I used to sometimes buy that cat like cans of tuna so he could eat. I'm not an animal person at all. I'm not a pet person. I don't want any animals around me in my home. None. But, you know, he was kind of like my cat, and I hadn't seen her in a while. Wait, what am I saying? It's a he. I haven't seen him in a while. And I saw him the other day, and I felt like he recognized me because I was calling out to him. And he was coming towards me, but there was a lot of traffic, and it scared him off. But I was like, I haven't seen you, because when the school had all the scaffolding up for construction, there's, scaffolding attracts animals. It's where birds and squirrels and all type of New York City wildlife can find shelter and all that scaffolding. And it includes stray cats. Once they removed all that scaffolding, all those pigeons, squirrels, cats, they all had to move away. But Heathcliff came back, which was dope. So seeing him, I said, this is an omen that good things are happening. So mira, sofrito lovers, I'm going to finish up. It's good to talk to you guys. Trying to keep it positive, keep it light. It's good to see you guys so much. This chuleta is crispy. I don't know if you guys can pick it up. I'm doing like chuleta ASMR. Crispy, a little chewy, but crispy. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope to be able to bring you another video this week or see you next week. Como siempre, go out there, go have some culinary adventures, go taste for yourself. Como siempre, mucho, mucho, mucho amor.